Hi everyone, thanks for watching another video about this CompTIA Security Plus certification. Today we're going to look at some exam questions. We will go over them together and hopefully we can learn from it. This way you have a good idea what you can expect on the exam. Thanks for watching, see you soon. Hello everyone, thanks for checking the 11th video of this CompTIA Security Plus certification exam. Let's go straight into the test and let's see how far we can get. A type of technology that provides control over the usage of a mobile device within a designated area is known as geofencing. Not geolocation or GPS tagging, because that's more for pictures, but fencing already says it, so within a designated area. Continue. A mobile device built-in functionality enabling the usage of a locator application is known as GPS. Not GSM, not WPS, not IMEI, which is also kind of a address for a mobile phone, but Global Positioning System, which is your GPS module that can be used for, where you're at the moment on this globe. And based on that, you can have either navigation or some location-based services. Continue. A user interface element controlling access to a mobile device after the device is switched on is called interface element controlling. A screen lock. Yes, so you turn it on and you need to enter a PIN code, or maybe you need to swipe something, and then your screen lock will be unlocked and you can use the device. Continue. Which of the following answers refers to a screen lock type used for security access to a mobile device? Fingerprint lock, face lock, swipe lock, passcode lock, or all of the above? Yeah, all of the above. Nowadays we can have all these types of locks that lock our mobile device, so all of these above, all of the above. The term push notification is used to describe information delivered from a server to a client, performed without specific request from the client. Correct. True. Content-aware authentication strengthens the authentication process by requiring the standard user credentials, username and password, to be coupled with additional items that can be used in the authentication process, such as connection type used, time of the day login pattern, geolocation, type of device used, IP address, or all of the above. All of these can be used in the authentication process, so all of the above. Continue. In the context of mobile device management, the isolation of corporate applications and data from other parts of the mobile device is known as load balancing, containerization, storage. No, you put it in different kind of containers. So the corporate applications and the private applications, you put them both in different containers. A mobile security solution that enables separate control over the user and enterprise data is called storage segmentation, because we're talking about data here. Continue. What type of marketplace poses an increased security risk related to the downloadable mobile apps? Not Apple's App Store, because that's all verified, hopefully. Google's Play also verified, Microsoft Store also verified, and third-party apps. It already says it. It's a third party outside, like the main manufacturer that controls the App Store and filters out bad applications. Third-party apps really increase a security risk. Continue. The term routing refers to the capability of gaining administrative access to the operating system and system applications on. Routing is for Android devices, because when you're root, it's basically on a Linux system, and Android is based on Linux, so it has to be Android. Continue. Which of the terms listed below refers to the removing software restriction imposed by Apple on its iOS operating system? That's called jailbreaking. How do I know? Well, used to have an iOS device, so for me it's easy, but remember rooting, when you're root on something, that's Linux, and Android is based on Linux, and on the iOS side from Apple it's called jailbreaking. Continue. Installing mobile apps from websites and app stores other than the official marketplaces is referred to as let's see, side loading. Yes, side loading. Loading apps to your mobile phone from the site, not from the official marketplace. Allow unknown sources in Android security settings enables. What does it enable? Routing, carrier unlocking, side loading, jailbreaking, also side loading. Continue. Which of the following terms refers to a modified mobile device equipped with its software features that were not originally designed by the device manufacturer? Well, the manufacturer writes software for the hardware, and software for the hardware is called firmware. So custom firmware. So you have you have hardware, you have a few chips there, and the manufacturer just wrote software for it. And maybe it doesn't use all the components on the hardware, but with custom firmware you can make the most out of it. Maybe you can even tweak here and there certain features, and that's called custom firmware. The practice of modifying a mobile device operation in such a way that it can be used with any service provider is called. The word that we're looking for here is service provider, and here it says carrier unlocking, because you come with I don't know what's it in America, but here in Europe it's like Vodafone or KPN or T-Mobile, something like that, and that's a carrier. So service provider and carrier. It's called carrier unlocking, basically making sure that your device can accept all carriers. And here in Europe we call that SIM-lock-free devices. Mobile device updates delivered over a wireless connection are known as this one, OTA. And OTA stands for over the air. Continue. Which security measure would be effective in controlling video and audio recording features of employee devices within the company premises? Premises, so that's a location. We talked about geofencing. We talked about geolocation. Geolocation is just your location on the globe, basically. So the street that you're standing in, and you want to navigate to a different point. So your mobile phone just, it shows you your geolocation at this moment. Biometrics is either your fingerprint or your iris scan, something like that. GPS tagging, let's say for instance you make a picture or a video at a certain place, and your mobile phone just tags the GPS location as well, and it's stored inside the image or the video. That's GPS tagging. Geofencing, let's say for instance you have a company phone that you can only use inside your company, inside your country I should say. So you're an employee in the United States, and you can't use your phone in Mexico or Canada. As soon as you go over the border you will be notified not to use your mobile phone, or there will be punishments, or you can expect to get a big bill, something like that. That's called geofencing. Continue. Which technology enables establishing direct connection links between two USB devices? Let's see. That's OTG. OTG stands for USB on the go. Which of the answers listed below refers to a privacy-related security risk connected with public sharing of pictures taken with smartphones? Let's see, that's embedded geotagging. Pictures taken with smartphones. like what I said before, you take a picture and your phone already has a GPS connection, and it just embeds the GPS coordinates to that picture. Sometimes when you're on Google Maps and people use Google Maps and share pictures of certain areas, they also use the geotag to determine from which point the picture had been taken in the past, and that's all being shared inside the picture that you upload, and Google already has the map application there and can use those GPS coordinates. Continue. Which technology enables establishing direct connection links between two wireless devices without an intermediary wireless access point? That is, let's see, Wi-Fi-direct, not WiMAX, not these standards, not USB on the go, Wi-Fi-direct, without an AP. Continue. A mobile device capacity to share its internet connection with other devices is referred to as, let's say for instance you sit in a car and only one of your friends has a mobile internet through their carrier and the rest doesn't. You can set up your phone as a hotspot, and when you connect to it, that is called tethering. You can connect to a USB or some other kind of device, or maybe even Wi-Fi, and you can share basically that mobile internet connection with other people. Continue. Which of the following acronyms refers to a policy that allows the usage of personally owned mobile devices for accessing companies' restricted data and application? Bring your own device. Which of the mobile device development model employees can use corporate-owned devices but for work-related tasks and personal use? That's COPE. I'm not sure what it really stands for, but I know that this one, CYOD, stands for choose your own device. Choose. Where's corporate? Continue. A mobile device deployment model in which employees select devices for work-related tasks for company-approved device list is known as, that's what we just said, choose your own device. Choose your own device. 25. In which of the mobile device development models a mobile device acts as a terminal for accessing data and applications hosted on a remote server? Remote server. We're talking about virtual desktop infrastructure, VDI. Finish. Let's go over the answers. Geofencing correct, GPS correct, screen lock correct. Looking good. No, all of them are correct. Basically, it's just a bunch of terms. I'm well known with the mobile phones and with mobile device management because I have implemented it a couple of years ago in a certain company, so I know a lot about it. It's just another way to make sure that all your mobile devices stay safe, and all the things that mobile phones enable with the GPS and other forms you can use to fence off, like geofencing. Yeah, that's basically what I want to say. Thanks for watching this video, and we hope to see you in the next video.